it's Wave, and this is my June update for my Nightmare Before Christmas theme project pan. This is where I pick 5 characters out of a movie and I go by selecting any makeup product that goes with their name, what they wear, what they do, or even like what they say. So I got this from Christina Chang. She does her own Harry Potter project pans and I thought it was so cool and neat that I decided to do on my own. So without further ado, let's go for the first character. My first character is Shock, and I've used her 11 times. I picked this Sephora limited edition palette years ago. It's a single eyeshadow. It's this like mauve tone, and this had a huge pan dip, kind of like a huge donut, but I forgot to take a picture of it yesterday before I'm filming this now. So just imagine it's like a huge pan like I've seen in other videos. And I picked this because her color scheme is purple muted, so this was like the closest I could find. I'm surprised it looks so much like full, like almost to what it was in the beginning of project panning. But I broke it down, put rubbing alcohol, and this is what happened. Even though the size showed that it's done like halfway done, I don't know if this is gonna break up more because I did that, or is it gonna remain the same powdery kickback like it usually does. Nothing much to say other than I've been using this constantly. My next character is Locke. This is like the devilish costume he wears because he has a tail and all that, and he's one of like the 3 kids like Shock that kidnapped Santa Claus. So because he wears red, I decided to go for Miss Minnie in this shade right here. It's a satiny red, and I've said it over and over in previous videos that I think I'm just burnt out of a red shadow, but since I used it for, what was it, 5 times, that's kind of more than I usually do because usually I make it do 3, but it is dipping slowly. I've been using a different makeup brush that's more small and compact, so I noticed it picks up more product than the other brushes I've used, like the fluffy brush. My next character is Beryl, and he's the youngest out of the kids. Not that bright, but kind of like a mixture of Shock and Locke combined, and you just get him. So I used this ColourPop Jelly Pot in Beryl because it was limited edition, and I constantly have to revive this sucker because I always keep forgetting to put the lid on because I haven't cleaned it up yet. But I noticed that it is halfway gone. Oop. Anyways, I thought this would take me a long time to get it panned, but it actually has until I revive it. And because it's like halfway gone, I think I can get this done in 2 months if I was to really focus on it. I do like it, and I don't need to put primer on it because it just holds up really well. It does break up, but that's normal for anything because of my hooded eyes. I think I said this already, but I used him 3 times because I just wasn't focused on him for this month. My next character is Santa Claus. Unfortunately, he gets kidnapped when he tries to prepare for Christmas by the kids. So for him, I picked his beard because it's white, so I went for this Daisy's My BFF right here. And I've only used it 4 times because I wasn't really focused on him this month. And usually I do, but I just wasn't in the mood for it. And it gets a kickback quite a lot. So I've gotten like a little dome pan dip. Most of my Tarte palettes, Bone Color is done. I'll be using this like primarily. And my last character is Frankenstein. He helped Jack invent the reindeer and all the other cool inventions. I use his gloves as my color. Since they're black, I went for this I'm All Years black shade right here. Used it for 10 times, and I've noticed that I've been using more and more black. Still suck at it, but it's one less black that I'm trying to get rid of out of my collection. And used a smaller brush too, and that's actually starting to dent it a bit. Can't really show on the images if it does well or not for the dip size, but from what I can see it actually is dipping. And that concludes this month's update. Hope you guys enjoy this series. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!